Hello, good morning, children. This is your social science teacher, Jasveer Kaur ma'am. Going to teach you some important questions from your chapter number 2, that is Russian Revolution. Today I am going to do one new exercise. I'll dictate you questions, you have to write simultaneously. Hopefully you will like this method. Right? There were two terms, Bolsheviks and Mensheviks. Bolsheviks and Mensheviks, and I'm going to tell you about distinguish between both the terms. Bolsheviks, you have to listen and write at the same time. Bolsheviks meant a member of majority, and Mensheviks were the member of minorities. Right? Bolsheviks were member of majority and Mensheviks were the members of minority. Point second is that Bolsheviks believed in highly centralized part of professional revolutionaries. Right? Bolsheviks belong to highly centralized party of professional revolutionaries, whereas Mensheviks believed in more democratic party structure that allowed disagreements. Then point number 3, not willing to work with middle classes for their revolutionary aims. These were the Bolsheviks, whose leader was Lenin, Communist Party. So he was not willing to work with middle class for their revolutionary aims. Whereas Mensheviks, they were willing to work with middle class for their revolutionary ends because they belong to average community. And fourth point is there, drew less public attention than Mensheviks. They drew less public attention than the Mensheviks. It means to say Mensheviks drew more and more public attention. And fifth point is that they scorned other ideologies. Bolsheviks were following more than one ideologies. I mean to say they have scorned other ideologies. They don't like other ideologies. There was only one ideology. Please listen. I'm repeating that Mensheviks were scorned other ideologies, but whereas Mensheviks were inclusive in their approach to the political party, mean to say they believe in working of other ideologies also. I am going to repeat this point. Mensheviks includes their approach to other political parties, whereas Bolsheviks were scorned to the other ideologies as well as political parties. And next point is that Bolsheviks believed that Russia could directly go from an absolute monarchy to a communist society. They believed that Russia could directly go from an absolute monarchy to communist party, but on the other hand, Mensheviks believe that they are going ahead step by step to make the country communist. But both believe in the communist party system that was in the end established, adopted by these Russian communist society. So in this way, this question is for 5 marks. What is the distinguish between Bolsheviks and Mensheviks? Now students, next question you may note down. How was the First World War on the Eastern Front differed from that of the Western Front? I told you in my previous lectures, that this Russian army was divided into two parts, Western Front and Eastern Front. So what was the difference between both the fronts? So point number 1, on Western Front war was strongly fought by Great Britain, who were having strong naval force and strong army. Western Front war was fought by Great Britain, that it has naval forces and military forces and strong army. And Eastern Front was Russia. There was already existing somewhat turmoil into say ups and downs within the country. There was civil war and they were fighting for their revolution also, and World War also affected them, and it was the one of the main country in the First World War. So Russian Revolution, they could not concentrate much on the war for the front, leading to the large amount of casualties and destruction was there in Russia. Point number 3, though Germany gave equal fight on both the eastern and western part, and they were fighting both the fronts as the part of bloc called Central Power. They were, and these were the major distinguish between this Eastern Front and Western Front army of Russia. Okay, then next question is that explain reason why Russian people wanted Tsar to withdraw from the World War. Russian people wanted to withdraw from the war. Note down its answer. In Russia, the war was initially popular and people agreed to Tsar Nicholas' policies. In the beginning, all were favoring them, all were somewhat in the favor of that policy, but the First World War on the Eastern Front differed from the Western Front, as in my previous question I told you. The Western Front and Eastern Front, the armies fought from trench along Eastern France. ईस्टर्न फ्रांस की तरफ से वो लोग लड़ाई कर रहे थे. इन द ईस्ट आर्मीज फॉट बैटल्स विद लार्ज casualties here refers to the death. Defeats were shocking and demoralizing. It's obviously sometimes when we have see to some backwards, some inferiority complex is there, and it is demoralizing ourselves. We are not so self-confident regarding other precepts of the country development, or we cannot concentrate on the values. As German armies further moved, the Russian army destroyed crops and buildings to prevent the enemy to enter easily. Destruction of crops and buildings led to over 3 million refugees in the Russia. This situation discredited टू द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ ज़ार. ठीक है, ये सब कुछ हुआ तो लोगों का जो ज़ार निकोलस सेकंड था उससे की पॉलिसी से, उसकी गवर्नमेंट से उनका विश्वास उठ गया था. इवन सोल्जर्स डिड नॉट लाइक टू फाइट सच अ वॉर. सोल्जर्स वर नॉट इन फेवर टू लाइक दैट वॉर. तो दिस वॉज रिगार्डिंग देयर वॉर सिचुएशंस. एंड आफ्टर दैट provincial government was set up, and for that government some steps have been taken by these Bolsheviks, right? So what was that? 3 major steps taken by provincial government to suppress the Bolshevik influence, क्योंकि उनको ये डर लग रहा था कि अभी they are under the Nicholas II, and afterward this Bolsheviks would be the whole sole owner of our country, and situation would be same. What is to be done accordingly? So number 1, these measures have been taken by provincial government to suppress the Bolshevik influence. Number 1, provisional government took strict action against the spreading of discontent in the country. Second, it tried suppressing Bolsheviks demonstrations. With the result, many Bolshevik leaders were asserted and hidden too. राइट, उन्होंने अपनी ये गलती मान भी ली थी और उनको थोड़ा इधर उधर से छुप के बचना भी पड़ा. ट्रूप्स वर सेंट टू टेक ओवर telephone and telegraph offices and also protected the Winter Palace. Some troops, special cavalry was sent over there for this. Right? In this way, this Bolsheviks, Mensheviks, these were the and the provincial government step taken for the I mean to say that for the favor of these Bolsheviks, how it affected the revolution. So in this way, this is World War First led this situation, very, we can say, very difficult situation for Russia, and Russian revolution have very global influence on the world also. So in this way, note down some more questions I am going to tell you. You have to do from your side. Try for these questions. If you are not able to find their answers, not attempt their answers, I will tell you. Right? But first you have to try. Question number 1 as a homework, write down. Where did February Revolution take place? Where did February Revolution take place? And second question is, when was the Russian Socialist Democratic Worker Party founded? When was the Russian Socialist Democratic Workers Party founded? Question number 3. Which elected representative body was formed in Russia after the turbulent time of 1905? 1905 के बाद में कौन सी elected representative body was formed over there? Then our next question is who was Stalin? Okay, this topic is left. I can tell you, Stalin was a philosopher over there in Russia. He started collectivism. He started collectivism, policy of collectivism, right? Stalin and his supporter started this, like peasant of Russia pooled their land. They also gave such type of policy to the Russian forced policy, right? I'll give you its detailed video also. Time being, you may write Stalin who introduced collectivism in Russia. This topic is left. In my next video I will teach this. Then you have to define Bolsheviks and Mensheviks. Bolsheviks and Mensheviks. And my next question is, all these questions, 5 questions was of 1 mark. Next question what I am going to teach you, that carries 3 marks each. Describe the economic condition of Russia before 1905. Economic condition of Russia before 1905. Then my next question is, what was the condition of workers in Russia in the beginning of 20th century? What was the condition of the workers in Russia in the beginning of 20th century? I would like to give you some hints here, right? Like there you have to give 2 type of workers, metal workers and non-metal workers, skilled workers and unskilled workers, like that, agriculture sector and industrial sector. Then you have to describe the socialist ideas on the society of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, right? When they were leading towards the socialist society, that idea they have taken from Karl Marx. He has given his ideology in his book Das Kapital. Das Kapital. With the help of his friend, he has written Frederick Engel. Whatsoever Mensheviks have adopted this theory, and there is one person, Robert Owen. Robert Owen is also there. He belonged to England, Britain, Robert Owen, and he was also favoring this communist party system. He was a leading English manufacturer who sought to build a cooperative community called New Harmony in Indiana. New Harmony in Indiana, right? तो he built this type of, and इसी का फ्रेंड था बेटा लुइस ब्लैंक. He was also nationalist who wanted the government to encourage cooperatives and replace capitalist enterprises. So in this way, you have to note down all these questions, and in my next video I will teach you Stalin's collectivism. Thank you. Bye students.